Your Healthy Home is sponsored by Magnolia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, serving the DMV for 75 years. Can do, will do. Well done, guaranteed.
We all know love is in the air, a little extra right now, but for those who are restaurant owners, we want you to be able to carry love from the kitchen out into the dining area. And to help make sure that is possible, I'm here with Chris Magnolia of Magnolia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Thank you so much for being here today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Well, one thing that's not so romantic, it's not the most glamorous word, is grease trap. Talk to me about what that is in these restaurants and why it's so important to cater to it.
Yes, very, very important environmental device. The word grease trap embodies what it does. It traps or intercepts the grease that's being created from the cooking process in the kitchen. So it's really important for the restaurant itself or the food service establishment, whatever it may be, to trap that grease so that it doesn't continue beyond the device and foul up the sewer lines or anything else that's downstream. The other really important factor, this device is protecting us and our waterways. And you say, well, God, how is it doing that? We're stopping this grease from getting out into the municipal sewer system. And once it gets out there, it's a real problem. It will stop up your house, it'll stop up my house, it'll stop up any commercial business. And the big problem there is if that pipe out in the street overflows, it can actually spill out into our waterways. And we don't want our wildlife destroyed. We don't want the areas where we fish and swim destroyed. So from that perspective, it's a very, very important task.
Yes, and you guys also have what's called the FOG program, which is fats, oils, and grease. Can you tell me a little about that?
Yes, yeah. So the FOG programs are regulated at the county level. So each county may have a little bit of a different code and a little bit of a different enforcement policy. Disciplinary actions could include fines, but my experience is most of the counties are more concerned with compliance. They just want to make sure you're going to do the work. Someone like us will come out and we will, when we do our service, we'll measure the fog level. We'll measure how much grease is in the device and make sure that it's compliant with code. If it's not compliant, then we'll recommend that we increase the frequency that we're going to be servicing the interceptor or the trap. Outside of that today, most counties have increased their level of regulation to require people like me to upload our documentation to a government cloud-based portal. That's so they can see how often are these traps being serviced, who is doing it and who is not. So it's definitely in everybody's best interest to make sure that they're having this stuff done today so they don't fall on the radar of a county fog inspector.
Yes, and right now we are inside of All Set, who indeed is all set thanks to you guys. Can you tell me, for other businesses, whether it's a bistro or a crab shack, how do they go about making sure that they're good to go as well?
Yes, yeah. They should never have to pick up the phone to call the provider. They should have a contract with someone like us. We will come out, we'll assess the situation, we'll give a recommendation that's going to be code compliant with how often the system should be cleaned. It's simple. These proprietors, restaurant proprietors, they're busy, they've got other things to do. As long as we get them on a contract, it's automatic in our system. We will show up on that agreed upon frequency to take care of the situation.
Yes, and for anyone watching, do you have like one piece of advice on what they can do before making that call to you to make sure that when you get there, it's not, a complete mess?
Yes, yeah. Each county will have what they call a kitchen best management practice document.
Okay.
And what they should be doing is making sure that their kitchen employees are highly trained and that they're just performing these basic things. And when I say basic, we're talking about scraping off food scraps into the trash can so they don't end up in the drain lines. Things of that nature that really basic, but they go a long way in preventing emergencies. Emergencies can be expensive. We don't want them. We just want them to run their restaurant and make their money and have a good evening.
Yes, and if people want to get in touch with you after hearing all of this well-said advice, where can they go for more information?
They can go right to our website or our social media. Two very quick ways to find us.
Awesome. Well, Chris, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.